Good morning. The only way to deal with darkness is by shining some light into it and causing it to be dispelled. So this morning, I want to encourage you to turn on the light. So we're going to be looking at Romans chapter 5, verses 3 and 4. It says this, "And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope." How many times do we go through difficult things in life? And we get through it, and when we look back on it, we look back at the pain, we look back at the hurt, we look back at the disappointment, and it seems to be that that's all that we can see. If that's how we look back on things, we're missing out on something powerful, and that is, what did we learn? How did we grow through the trials, through the tribulations, through whatever? Paul's writing here, and he talks about how tribulation worketh patience. He's talking about the good things that have been produced. Now, I know that when we consider the difficulties of life, we don't always see the good while we're going through it. But if we're honest, we look back and we see how God kept us, or how God motivated us or moved us, how our relationship with God changed, how we got deeper in prayer. Here we are today on a Tuesday, and many call Tuesday affectionately call it Testimony Tuesday. Here we are on a Testimony Tuesday, and we're talking about how we can shine light into the midst of the darkness. Here is the idea behind these posts. It's this: we can look at what's going on in our world and even on social media, and we could complain about how things are going and how we don't agree with the post and stuff, but the only way to deal with darkness is to shine light. So here's my encouragement to you today: get online, write a post about something that God has done for you and how you have grown. Tell your testimony of how you went through a difficult time, but what God did during that time, how your prayer life developed, how your relationship developed. It's important that we don't just see the things that we go through as marks on us, things that are negative, but we look back and we see how God has been good, because what matters is that we are people of faith, and we cannot have faith if all we talk about is the negative. We've got to be people that lift up the positive and talk about the goodness of the Lord. So here is a challenge on this Testimony Tuesday. Don't just share this post, but make your own posts and tell your testimony. Don't just share this, make a short clip, tell people about how God has been faithful and been good to you. Write it down, do something to shine a little light into somebody's darkness. Here's the thing: it's not enough for me to simply turn on the light for you, but I'm asking that all of us get together and that we make a very specific effort to turn the light on in the midst of darkness. I love you. God loves you. Have a wonderful day.